If you want to play Call of Duty Black Ops 6 on this really sexy looking gaming PC, well, stick around to the end of the video. Call of Duty Black Ops 6 just came out on Thursday, which is last week at the time of recording this video, and I'm not gonna be able to afford this game since I don't even have a job yet, and I'm only relying on making money on flipping PCs. Before I show you the parts, I'm going to let you know that the parts I'm showing you is not the exact replica of what I have, but I can show you the alternatives. And also, prices are subjected to change, especially in the used market. Try to find the best deal you can at a good price. According to Steam, the recommended specs is a Ryzen 5 1600X or an i7 6700K, which I have a way better CPU than both of these that Steam has on the Call of Duty Black Ops 6 page. Let me introduce you to the Ryzen 5 3600. It has 6 cores, 12 threads, same thing as the 1600X, but better in terms of like performance. This can go around to 50 to 60 bucks after taxes and shipping on AliExpress. And yes, I know, you guys may be scared about AliExpress, but I just bought myself a new motherboard and CPU behind me that I ordered off AliExpress. Don't hesitate to buy stuff on AliExpress, since they're safe as long as you buy from a reputable seller. When it comes to the motherboard, you do not have to spend as much, but you can get an ASRock A320M AC, which stands for Wi-Fi and Bluetooth, by the way, not air conditioning. You can get them on AliExpress for around 37 bucks, but it gets the job done. Now, unfortunately, it is not going to come with an AMD stock cooler, so the first option is to buy an AMD stock cooler off Amazon for around 10 bucks, or get the ID Cooling 214 XT, which is a nice budget tower cooler that you can get for around 18 bucks, or you can get the Thermalright Assassin X120 RSE, which is the one that I have on my personal computer, and they both perform the same thing. Choose whatever you like to pick, which in the AMD stock cooler, you will get a little bit higher temperatures, which is to be expected. It's a stock cooler. Okay, so Steam said that they recommend at least 12 gigabytes of RAM. Honestly, just buy a 16 gigabyte kit from Amazon, like the Team Group Vulcan Z memory, for around 32 bucks on Amazon. But it has a frequency of 3200 megahertz, and it should work fine with the Ryzen 5 that I mentioned earlier. They recommend a GTX 1080 Ti, RTX 3060, or an RX 6600 XT. So I picked one from one of those options, and I have an MSI RTX 3060 12GB Ventus 2X model, which is kind of mouthful, and it can perform any games at 1080p resolution. Just look for any graphics card like a 3060 or 1080. They perform kind of similar, but I do have a 2060, which it should perform fine. The SSD that I have in my build is one of my old SSDs that I have in my personal system, which is the Muskin 512GB SATA SSD, but we can do better than that. You can buy a King Spec 1TB PCIe Gen 3 by 4 SSD, would be perfectly fine for your Windows operating systems in a few games, as long as you don't completely fill up your SSD. Now, the power supply would be definitely depending on the parts we pick. In my case, the minimum rated for the PC I have here is a 550 watt power supply, so you can pick up a Segatop 650 watt power supply, which is more than enough that you can buy from Amazon for like 50 bucks. The case is one piece holding all the parts in one. If you spend all of your money on part and not the case, then you can build it on a cardboard box, which I already did a video on doing a cardboard PC challenge. But if you have a little bit of money left, then go ahead and grab the Cooler Master Q300R, which I know it's not gonna run in the aesthetics department, but it should do the job just fine. And I get it, it's acrylic glass, you don't like that compared to like tempered glass, but if you want tempered glass, feel free to get a Newegg or Amazon and pick the other option. And they have billions of options depending on what website you're looking at. But in my case, I got the DLR PC ARGB Q1 version 2 in the right model, and it cost me $68 after taxes and shipping. But if I don't calculate the taxes, it should be around $63. And by the way, this is United States money. If you guys are living in a different country, you're gonna have to calculate it on your own, because I don't want to do it during editing. Now, you may expect me to show footage of me running Call of Duty Black Ops 6, but to be brutally honest with you, it's literally $70, which is like a few snacks and a little bit of groceries, and that's it, thanks to inflation. You should expect this thing to run 1080p settings around 60 FPS. Thank you guys for watching, and I do have a Discord server, which it should be in the description below if you guys want to hang out with me, and stay tuned for future giveaways, which I might announce as soon as we hit 900 subscribers, and might pick a winner around 1,000. If you love this content that I did on this channel, be sure to subscribe to this channel and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss none of the videos that I upload. And feel free to toss in a like, that way it'll let YouTube know that you guys like my videos and push my videos to multiple people around the world that like PC videos like this. And comment your thoughts, see how you guys like it. Peace.